Can she retire on $15,000 a month? $15,000 a month, she says. And this is going to be an interesting one. And I'm telling you, it's the same old story all the time. You guys are, not you. I read you the email she sent to me, and I'm going to keep her name secret, of course. So we'll call her Darcy. Darcy, all right. Can Darcy retire on $15,000 a month? Let me find that email. Hold on just a second. Right here. All right. She wants to use a 4% rule. For the love of all that is good. All right, so she needs about $6,400 a month, is what she says, but she really wants $15,000 a month to increase her lifestyle and enjoy expensive travel. Yep, she wants to. Let me just read you other. There we go. All right, so she's gonna be 57 next month. All right. She works for the government, so she has lifetime medical insurance. She's going to get a pension starting next month if she retires at $6,200 a month. All right, so her pension is basically going to cover her cost of living, essentially. But she wants more than that. She wants $15,000 a month. All right, that's all good. Nothing wrong with there. She's saying she won't get Social Security due to the windfall elimination provision. I don't get that. I mean, I don't know if she doesn't have 40 quarters. I bet she does. I have a sneaky suspicion she's in one of the states that they don't pay into it. So, but I don't know. I mean, the WEP is only about $454 a month reduced. So I don't know why she's saying she's not going to get it. But we won't even count the WEP, all right? So she's single. She got some health issues. She, let's see here. She has had injuries and chronic pain. She fears more injuries and not being able to travel. So she wants to make sure she's partying like it's 1999. All right. She says, it looks like if I took 4% of her investments in addition to my pension, I'd pay $100,000 a year of federal and state taxes. Okay. All right. So let's talk about what she's got. All right. So if she retires next year, she'll get next year be next month. $6,200 a month is her pension. Look, so I don't understand. Times 12. So she's going to get roughly $75,000 a year in her pension. All right. She wants $15,000 a month, which is $180,000 a year. So that means she's going to need $105,000 a year from her portfolio. $105,000 a year from her portfolio because she wants $180,000. She's going to get $75,000 from her pension, so she needs $105,000. She has a $3.3 million account. $3.3 million. We're not even talking against Social Security. Excuse me. 3.3. Take our trusty calculator. 105,000 divided by 3.3 million. Oops. 105 divided by that. That's a 3.2% distribution rate. That's it. All right. So let's just pretend she doesn't take her pension. All right. So we're going to pretend she doesn't have a pension. She's at $3.3 million. We're just going to say that's it. No Social Security. So she got $3.3 million is what she has. She needs $180,000 a year. And she has no pension. None. We're going to pretend there's no pension. All right. So we take 180, divide that by 3. That's a 5.4% distribution rate. That's at $180,000 a year, $15,000 a month. I would still do that too. And so, in fact, what she can do, if she defers taking her pension until she's 60, it'll be $7,700 a month. She'll get an extra $1,000 a month for waiting to her pension when she's 60 years old. I don't get the issue. She doesn't want to dip into principal. I don't understand that, man. The 4% rule is dipping into principal, my friends. That's the whole reason the 4% rule is devised, because it said the markets go up and down. They go up and down, and if you take it at 4%, even if you go in a sequence of return risk, you have a down market the first couple of years of retiring. If you take it at 4%, that was what Bengen said. You didn't run out of money. Of course, this is 30 years ago, but still. The 4% rule doesn't mean there's no dipping into principal. I don't get, look, man, I don't know. She seems like a nice lady. I don't get this infatuation not touching principal. I don't. If you don't want to touch principal, what you do is you put in a CD. That's it. Or you buy a government bond. So let's just say she buys a 30-year government bond at 3.3, what's it, 1.9 right now. She puts everything into a 30-year government bond at 1.9%. That's going to give her $62,000 a year. There's not touching her principal plus her pension. That's plus a $75,000 pension. That gives her $137,000 a year. There's no way you're not going to dip into your principal. It's just not happening. Now, that doesn't mean your principal won't build if the markets do something, but listen, get off this thing that I can't touch your principal. I don't understand that. She's single, got no kids. Who gives a rat's behind? Freaking spend it. So here's what I would say to her. So when I was thinking about this in my head, I said, all right, make it simple. We got $3 million. She needs $180,000 a year. All right. So even with me, I know that's a 6% distribution rate. So 6% distribution, take that till she hits 65, which is 8 years from now. And then her pension alone is going to be $11,000 a month. I mean, just so you're taking, at the worst case scenario, she's taking $180,000 at 6% a year, 180,000 times for 7 years. She'll take 1.26 million out. So she'll take 1.26 million. All right. So minus 300,000 bucks. That's going to be what, 1.8 something? 1.74. She's going to have 1.74 million left. That's with no earnings at all. Nothing. No earnings growth at all. 1.74 million left. All right. Then you're like, okay, so now you got 1.74 million and you got 11,000 a month pension. Times that by 12. That's 132,000. And now you're 8 years older, you're 65. And I still would expect that she's going to get some from Social Security. I don't know what it's going to be, but all right, so let's go and see what, hold on a second. Let me show you something. How are you, Pablo? All right, so we're going to go into taxes right here, smartasset.com. I think it's retirement taxes. Okay, Pablo's going to go chase Finney. Sounds like Finney's up to no good. All right, so let's go here. We're going to go to California. All right, she's single. And she's got a pension of $75,000 a year. Let's just make sure, add pension, hold on. All right, she's got a pension of $75,000 a year. All right. And she's single. She was born, she's 57 now, so she was born in 1963 or something like that. 1963. Oops. All right. And she's gonna, we're gonna say no Social Security income. And she's gonna have annual retirement income. See, I wish we could kind of devise this up tax free or not. But anyway, we're gonna say she has 100 and what's that? 105,000 from a retirement account. See, that's the problem. It's not all. I mean, she has $1.2 million in deferred, but 919 in tax and post tax in a brokerage account. So this is gonna be the worst case scenario. And I mean, look at her taxes, $47,000. I don't get where she's seeing $100,000. I just don't. And I mean, I don't get it, man. I don't get where she's getting that. So she's single. She has $75,000 from a pension, $105,000 from retirement portfolio, and we just, I mean, let's just divide that by half to say 60,000. Would that be 40, 55? 55,000 from her IRA. The rest comes from right there. 55,000 from her IRA. She pays 22,000 to the feds and 8,700 from to the state. The rest comes from her brokerage account. So again, if we go to 105,000, I mean 13,000 is feds and 34,000 is state. That's not $100,000 tax. What's going on, man? That's not $100,000 tax. So California is not, Social Security is not subject to tax. Public and private pensions are fully taxed. That's what they kind of get you. But I mean, and again, we're not even including any Social Security. I just don't get it. I don't understand the need to not dip into your principal. There's no way you're not dipping into your principal. So here's what I'll do. If I'm her and I'm single and I want to travel and I'm not in great shape physically, I'm freaking going out there and sailing the seas of cheese, partying like it's 1999. Yeah, don't forget, she's 57. She's probably not going to live till she's 90. She's already saying she's got some chronic pain and stuff. Freaking enjoy it while you can. What did I say? Her name was Darcy, because you're never going to get these days again. I'd just go ahead and take the pension now. I'd freaking light cigars on $100 bills and go crazy, man. 100%. There's no time to waste. I had a guy email me earlier. What did he say? He said that I'm going to do another video on him because it's this important. Don't wait. Get out there. Stop freaking worrying so much. For heaven's sakes, folks. I mean, look, if you need to worry, you need to worry. But in this case, Denise, Darcy, Davis, what I call her, Darcy, you can always freaking tighten up if you need to, man. Like, what's her name? Darcy. Yeah, Darcy. Good night. Just tighten the belt. If things are getting south, just tighten the belt. But you're not going to need to. You've squirreled all this money away. Just go have fun. For heaven's sakes. All right, we'll see you guys.